That's kind of how it feels, is that there have been family secrets that have come up. Someone has spoken the truth that has created a shift in your paradigm, in your root chakra, and opened up your heart to new beginnings. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Welcome into Words of Wisdom Tarot, where we utilize the chakra system to give language to what women inherently know and the permission to trust it. Welcome in. It has stopped raining. I know I'm looking out the window, but it has stopped raining, which is good because the water levels are super, super high. And everybody is panicking about flooding out here in Calgary. There's a lot of people that are still very traumatized from what happened in 2013. Interestingly, as just a little aside, my late husband was out here 13 years ago after the flood. And his brother gave him a laptop and said, just go on Facebook, just do something. And he connected with me. And here I am in Calgary now without him, facing another flood. Isn't that an interesting full circle moment? That's how the universe works, ladies and gentlemen. All right. If you're new here, my name is Wendy with an E, and I read through the lens of the chakra system to help you understand how your energetics in your body and collectively work. Today is the first day of spiritual kindergarten. I am very excited to get going on that. Today we are learning about energy, energetic boundaries, energetic hygiene, why these things are important, and trust me, they are important. And we are also going to do a meditation to teach ourselves how to stay grounded inside our body, because most of us aren't even in our body. I promise you, if you went looking for your energy, you would not find it in your body. Mine just guiltily just went, because I've been practicing mindfulness now for a little bit, and it really does make a huge difference. So we are learning all about that today in spiritual kindergarten. I am super proud of myself. I got 5 beta testers. I am so excited about that. A lot of people launch programs and get nothing. So I am super, super happy to have 5 people coming along. I'm looking for 5 more. If you didn't pull the trigger on spiritual kindergarten right now, you still have 7 more days to change your mind. Type beta in the comments below, and I will send you all the details. So here we go. It is a general reading, and if it doesn't fit you, don't try to make it. I promise that if you like and subscribe and turn on your notifications, that there will be a message in here for you at some point that will land directly in your notification box. Okay. So today we have Bluebird Spirit and Happiness in the root chakra. This card is jumping out at me this morning. The first thing I want to say is every morning when I choose my cards, I sit and I tap into the divine feminine collective and the energy of the collective. Yesterday, it felt very much like it was more in flow. We were much more empowered. We were much more in our feminine energy. Today, it has this feeling of being kind of pulled, like in waves, pulled over to the masculine side. Today, I feel more like divine feminine collective. First of all, there's a lot of anger in this energy. The anger in this energy is the anger of all of the revelations that are coming up about the patriarchy right now. And women are very much done with the patterns that we've all been living in and the paradigm that we've been living in and told that this is normal. But I don't feel like part of that anger feels like I want to punch you in the face. But part of that anger feels very motivated for change. And that is more of where that's coming from. Because in the daffodil, in the daffodil fairy, in the heart chakra, we have the daffodil fairy and new beginnings. So we have happiness in the root chakra, new beginnings in the heart chakra. These two cards are like the cornerstones for what's in between. In between, we have wise woman of the grove and grace in the sacral chakra. And we have crystal cave and trust in the solar plexus. And I find that so interesting. We're discovering our own happiness in the root chakra. We are creating our own happiness, our own stability, our own security. And our heart is looking at the world from a different perspective, with more love, with more grace, and seeing that there are opportunities for new beginnings. But in the middle of that, there are certain things that have to happen. We have to have some grace. We don't have to be. It is better for us if we accept things with grace and kindness and caring, without anger. Sacral chakra is famous for anger. Without anger, grace means you accept it and you move on. You respond, you don't react. Trust, falling in the solar plexus where we get all of our gut instincts, is a really, like, I love this card because she's got this crystal ball and it's bright yellow, just like in the solar plexus, which is bright yellow. Anything in the chakras, anything in tarot that is yellow is a sign of good things to come, is a sign of, um, of whatever it is that you're looking for. So it could be money, it could be a relationship, it could be better times in your life. Anything golden is a beautiful sign. And these four cards are saying that there is a new level. This feels very much like it's very much inside. It's a very internal job, that there's happiness that is really, it's coming. Geez, English, there's not enough English for how I feel things. I feel cradled in the root chakra today with this happiness card. The trust being in the solar plexus also brings forth this happiness, because the happiness lives in the solar plexus. The heart is opening to new beginnings. This full moon that just went through, full moon in Sagittarius, it just cleared out a lot of old cycles. I can feel it. I felt it yesterday myself. I was like, wow, I feel like I got a get out of jail free card. The energies are not blocking me anywhere. It's expansive, beautiful energy. And I think the Divine Feminine Collective is very much feeling that in the heart chakra. In the throat chakra, we have wolf spirit and family. Interesting that this card is blue. The throat chakra is also blue. My first feeling on this card, because it's very quiet, that's interesting. It's very quiet. This card is making me feel like someone's keeping family secrets. That's what this card feels like. And I don't know if those secrets have come to light and that is what's bringing up this happiness and these new beginnings. These are definitely related as I'm holding this card. That's kind of how it feels, is that there have been family secrets that have come up. Someone has spoken the truth that has created a shift in your paradigm, in your root chakra, and opened up your heart to new beginnings. It's interesting what happens when people start relieving themselves of secrets that have been rolling around for a long time and how that affects the family unit. Secrets can really eat away at you. They can cause physical problems. They can cause emotional problems. So if you are struggling with the idea of speaking a truth about your family and family secrets, I advise that you trust yourself. That is how, yes, that card is good now. And you can expect miracles. So follow it up with miracles, new beginnings, family secrets coming up, and then miracles. Miracles in the third eye chakra, rainbow waterfall. It's a transformative journey that occurs because of this truth that gets spoken. This feels like a very specific reading for, one or two people, but I'm sure that there are things in here that others of you can definitely relate to. This card is making me laugh. Okay. So miracles in the third eye chakra. I'm allowing the energy to sit in my body, and I feel like my brain is expanding. So it's doing this, right? It's expanding. Sometimes when we have a big shakeup in our world, it creates a spiritual awakening. It creates a change in how you look at the world, how your brain processes the world, the lens that you see everything through. This does not feel as quiet and dark as this card feels. This does not feel like a bad thing, especially when it brings about new knowledge, new directions, new beginnings in miraculous ways. And last, we have the Wizard of the Woods and focus in the crown chakra. So as you go through whatever all this is today or in the next little while, remember to keep your focus. A wizard is in control of his energy, his thoughts, his time. He knows, he's like a magician. He knows how to manipulate time and how to use energy to his advantage. He understands that to perfect a craft, you need to have focus. Given that he's so green, I would say that this focus is also going to bring a lot of healing. So if this family issue is your issue, focusing on solutions versus the problem is how you're going to get through this. I feel like I want to pull one from under the deck. Spirit Guardian of Spring and Activation. This is a card that you don't see coming. I really believe this is a maypole on this card. I really believe that this full moon cleared out everything that was standing in our way, and that the Schumann resonance being off the charts for the couple of weeks before that full moon activated a lot in our systems. You may not see this activation coming, but the Miracles card does. The New Beginnings card does. And the Happiness card does. So just know spiritual upgrades are on the way. New paradigms, new belief systems, all of these things are about to download and be part of your reality. So the Divine Feminine Collective is set up for quite a shift. And for whoever I was speaking to about this family issue, I have seen many threads lately on threads about people having exactly these things happen. And it's not, it may not turn out the way that you'd hoped, but like I said, secrets sit and they fester and they become something they were never meant to be inside your body. That release brings in fantastic new beginnings. It brings in clarity. It brings in the ability to have grace and compassion for what is going on. And I think that is everything for today. Yep, the cards are done. If something in there resonated with you and you're looking to dive a little more deeply, I have my link tree in the description box below, and personals are open, as well as multiple other ways for you to work with me. Spiritual Kindergarten, I'm still looking for 5 more testers, and I'd love to have you come. Comment beta in the comments below, and I will send you the details. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and have a great rest of your day. I love you.